Well, hey guys, it's Justin. I'm back here at EPCOT to check out the 2022 Festival of the Holidays, my favorite festival. We'll check out the different live entertainment offerings and see how different countries and cultures around the world celebrate the holidays and Christmas. We'll also check out the different holiday kitchens and see what kind of food offerings they have. I can tell you it's very dessert forward, so if you're coming, get ready for a lot of sugar. And you know I'm going to jump on some rides while I'm here too, so if you're up for it, sit back and get ready for a fun day together. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do that right now by clicking the red subscribe button below, and then click that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I release new videos. If you like this video or find it helpful, click that thumbs up icon below and share it with someone else that might like it. Finally, if you need prayer for anything, I'd be honored to pray for you. Just list your request right below in the comments. I really will pray for you. All right, just as soon as they open up, we'll grab a parking spot and start our fun festival day. Let's do it. All right, it's 7:35. The park officially opens at 9 o'clock today for all guests, 8:30 for Disney Resort guests. That's a little later than it's been opening, so just a reminder to check those park hours right before your trip so you don't show up real early or real late. All right, let's head on through security. All right, it's 7:45. We're through security. Let's head to the tap stalls and wait in line to get in. All right, it's 7:58 and I just tapped in. And don't forget, if you're coming to the Festival of the Holidays, to pick up your festival passport. They're usually right when you walk into the right, and this is your guide to the festival. It'll have the entertainment schedules, all of the food booth menus, and of course the most important part, the cookie stroll. So be sure to pick one up on your way in. All right, they dropped the rope a little early today at 5 till 9. And since the food booths don't open until 11 o'clock for the most part, let's knock out some rides first. I'm heading to Mission Space as I normally do. Pretty much a walk-on since we're rope dropping it. 30-minute posted wait time for Test Track. We'll hit that right after this. Here we go. All right, I chose the orange track, the more intense mission, of course. My fave. Let's get to outer space, guys.
Welcome to the International Space Training Center. You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, space exploration. Let me introduce you to your spacecraft, the X-2 Space Shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang on.
Attention astronaut candidates. You have selected Orange Team More Intense Training.
Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trainer and begin boarding now.
All right, we got the whole cockpit to ourselves. All right, I'm the pilot, my favorite
Engineer,
position.
just a reminder, you will activate
I feel like I have more
hypersleep and
control that
extend the
way,
wings.
probably because I'm a control freak. All right, well, let's blast off. Go for launch. 10 for Road, copy that.
We have main engine start.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Control, the tower is clear. They're all
I can feel
yours.
those G's.
Mission control to Mars X2. Commander, initiate first stage separation now.
0G confirmed.
Praise the Lord.
Engage second stage rocket now. You should have visual of the space station now.
We do, I
And
see
you
it
are
right
on
there.
course for your slingshot around the moon.
Sounds good.
Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion now.
We don't have a navigator. What do we do?
Beautiful sight, isn't it?
Amen.
Something to dream about on the way to Mars. This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site.
Proximity
Uh-oh.
alert.
That's never a good
Pilot,
thing.
deploy the shield now. Engineer, extend wings for gliding now.
We don't have an engineer. What do we do?
All hands on the control stick. Pull back. Pull back.
Come in.
Left. Pull left. Once again, you won't.
You're coming in too hot.
Oh, great.
Back to center. Hang on.
I am.
Don't move a muscle.
Okay, so don't breathe.
Good work, team.
Thank you.
You made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars. And welcome to the Astronaut Corps.
What a fun trip. All right, Mission Space Orange track is in the books. Let's head right next door to the test track now. Knock that one out. Here we go. We're coming, test track. A 30-minute posted wait time, but you know I'm hitting up the single rider line. Let's do it. I never stopped walking to this point. A 0-minute wait to the loading area. Can't beat that.
Automated driving technology activated.
All right, we're off.
Welcome to the sim track. We'll begin with a capability test
Okay,
to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
sounds like a plan.
Monitoring road surface.
Woo! Well, the brakes work. Another successful run.
Engaging eco-scan for aerodynamic efficiency.
Whoa! Watch where you're going.
Automated crash avoidance
Gee
technology
whiz.
disengaged.
Whew, what a ride. All right, test track is in the books. Yeah, it was a walk-on for single riders. You just can't beat that. Now I think we'll head on over to the Imagination Pavilion and jump in line for Journey into Imagination with Figment and check him out in his holiday sweater. That only happens once a year. Here we go. All right, here's our tour train. We are front row. It was a walk-on.
Keep a watchful eye on your children and, oh yes, please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Okay, Eric.
On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Hey, Piggy.
I know all about the senses.
Right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment?
It's not about listening with your ears, it's about listening with your imagination. For every sound, your ears
I like your sweater.
1,000 thoughts.
I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Whoa, Figment, you're a magician too?
Imagination works best when
Wow.
it's set free.
This is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination.
No, he said it wasn't a good time. Oh, all right. What are we gonna win? Lemons. Oh, I don't want any skunks.
Figment, don't!
Oh.
The nose knows.
Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead.
Let's do it.
It's much more fun.
Okay.
Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day.
Well, thank you.
Face down, side up, and upside down.
How long did all this take, Figment? You must have a lot of time on your hands.
More than you can imagine.
Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of one house.
So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
A what? Oh. Whoa. Where were you hiding that, Figment? You really are a magician. All right, Journey to Imagination is in the books. Don't forget there are 2 scenes with Figment in his holiday sweater. I like it a lot better than that yellow thing, that's for sure. All right, let's keep walking around, see what's next. All right, and almost on cue, my Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind boarding group got called. Logged into the app this morning at 7 a.m. and got boarding group number 38. So let's go save the galaxy and check out the holiday overlay. Here we go.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, commander of the Nova Corps. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the cosmic generator.
Welcome, people of EPCOT, EPCOTers, EPCOTians, citizens of EPCOT. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on. Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome, EPCOT Terrans. Stand by for teleportation.
Okay.
Here we go.
That looks complicated. Whoa! It worked.
There's no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Nova Corps?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
Why didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot. That is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime. I have been watching Terrans for eons.
Jump point to where?
Not where. When.
It's some kind of mutant jump point.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good. We're all toast.
First it was cake, now there's toast. This plan is making me so hungry.
Well, I got up to the loading area and we are still waiting on the ride vehicle. Been here for about 10 minutes. It seems to have broken down. But hopefully it resumes motion soon. Just a reminder that even the newest rides break down at Disney World. Not fun when it happens, but it is reality. All right, here's our train. We are row number 3. I don't think I've ever had this row before. I'm excited. Here we go. Hang on tight.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plane is never gonna work. Rocket! Well? Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man.
It was useless to follow me. What is that noise?
Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
All the way.
Think they deserve to be called heroes? Did you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
All right, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is in the books. It was about a 15-minute wait after my boarding group was called. Not bad at all. And if you heard, there's a new Christmas song overlay. It's not a traditional Christmas song. Disney actually wrote one just for the attraction. Check it out if you're here during the holidays. All right, let's hit World Showcase next. Here we go. And here are the janitors. Even they're ready for Christmas. Very festive. Hey guys. Great job as always. And here's the Donut Box food booth menu, what they're offering this year. And here's the Chestnuts and Good Cheer food booth menu, what they're offering this year. And here's the Holiday Hearth Desserts food booth menu, what they're offering this year. This is right here in the Odyssey Center, FYI. And you can meet Santa right here in the Odyssey Pavilion. Here are the times that he meets. All right, I'm here in the Mexico Pavilion now. Let's go jump on the Grand Fiesta Tour and wish the Three Caballeros a Merry Christmas. Here we go. All right, it is definitely a walk on no line at all. Great day to be here. All right, we're row 4. Here we go. Adios. Wow, those Christmas lights are pretty at San Helen. Absolutely stunning. All this for me? Well, thanks, guys. You never forget when I'm coming, do you?
Excuse me, have you seen a duck? Ay, ay, ay! Wrong duck! Goodbye!
All right, the Three Caballeros are doing great. I don't know if you heard it, but they wished you a Merry Christmas too. So let's see what's next. And here's Donald greeting guests right here in the Mexico Pavilion. All right, now that we're in the Norway Pavilion, let's jump in line for Frozen Ever After. A 50-minute wait for that. Let's knock it out. All right, here's our Nordic vessel. We are back row number 4. Well, yes, I do. Okay. Let's do it. Alrighty.
Very much like today, on our safe, consistent, and unselfish act of true love, and full
Hey Olaf, Merry Christmas. Alright guys, guess what? I just got back from Arendelle, didn't even get wet. Let's keep walking around, see what's next. Alright, you know no trip to Epcot counts unless I have a school bread. So while I was in Norway, I got one. I'm brewing some tea. I'm gonna enjoy this and then we'll keep walking around. And here's the Mexico food booth menu, what they're offering this year. Alright, Las Posadas is about to start. And that means the Ends, and that is a religious festival celebrated in Mexico and America. Let's check it out.
Now, Christmas in Mexico, La Navidad in Mexico, as it is everywhere else around the world, it's all about love, right? Spending time with those loved ones, with friends and with families, and then sharing those wonderful, wonderful cultural traditions that we all have. We know that to celebrate every fiesta, you need good music, right? Good music to sing to and to dance to, and along with good music, another way to celebrate, and it's one of my favorite ways to celebrate anything, is with food, right? We have wonderful traditional dishes that we serve in Mexico, like those delicious tamales that we love to eat right around this time of the year. We have warm stews like pozole, menudo, buñuelos, pan dulce, all kinds of good food, good fun, and of course, good music, yes.
Now these beautiful red poinsettia flowers you see here in the front, which are native to Mexico, are an important part of Fiesta Navidad. As the story goes, a young Mexican girl who did not have a gift to give at the Christmas Eve service remembered that even the most humble gift, if given in love, is truly appreciated. A las 11 de la noche, ay, qué bonito el volar, ay, mamá.
The word posada means lodging or an inn. This takes place December 16th through the 24th, Christmas Eve, where Mary and Joseph go from home to home seeking shelter. And there's a huge celebration with music, food, and dance, and even a piñata. Traditionally, the piñata is filled with candies, fruits, and other treats for the children. And when it's broken, they all scatter to grab as much as they possibly can.
All right, just finished up with Las Posadas here in the Mexico Pavilion. What a superb performance. And since we're right next door, let's head on over to Norway and catch the mischievous Barn Santa. Here we go.
Well, hello there. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am the legendary Barn Santa! Yes, thank you. Here in Norway, they call me Fjus Nissen. Now, sometimes people, they can't see me, so they don't think I exist. Wait, you see me, don't you?
No.
You don't? You see me? No. Will you see me? Oh, whew, okay, good. Well, here in Norway, at this time of year, we say God jul. So on the count of 3, we're all going to say God jul. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. God jul!
Look at all these lovely decorations! So cute! My name is Sigrid, and I am the holiday ambassador for the Norway Pavilion. Here is a little bit of a Christmas song, sung by children of all ages. The mouse song, Mus Vise. There must be a bird in the right key. Oh, I love Disney. Thank you, Disney. Hej som och hopp som och faluralura. Mjölkvälden daskalale sammen var glad. Oh, someone in the audience sounds very excited to sing. Yes, but the song is over now. Now. Yes, now. On our farms, many families, like mine, still celebrate the tradition of the Christmas Nisa, which is kind of like a Christmas gnome. Now, there are 2 kinds of this Nisa. First is Julenisen, and he is like Santa Claus, but he visits the children on Christmas Eve to bring them gifts. And then there is Fjus Nissen, and he lives in the haylofts of our barns. It's not creepy at all, I promise. Don't make it creepy. Now, Fjus Nissen, also called the Barn Santa, is a wonderful, yet strange little elf. Sigrid, I saw him! I saw the Barn Santa! Last night, I snuck out while the porridge was still hot, just like we said we would, and I hid behind the hay. And there he was! Didn't you see him too, Sigrid? Martha, you don't have to lie. I know the Barn Santa isn't real. That this Barn Santa is a rather old and kind of odd and funny-looking fellow like this.
It's not true.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you say something? In the middle of the day, around 12 o'clock or so, everything closes up early. The bells in the chapel begin to ring, and everyone returns home to their families to begin the celebration. The rest of the evening is spent exchanging gifts and singing carols around the tree until very late at night. But the children, they don't forget about the Barn Santa on Christmas Eve. Oh no, they leave him treats too.
Toodle-la-la-loo! Oh yes, they leave me treats too. And in exchange, I look out for their crops each year. They leave me a great big bowl of rice porridge with sugar and cinnamon and a little pat of butter right on top. I know, it doesn't sound like much of a treat to all of you, but believe me, when the kiddies leave me that steaming hot bowl of porridge in the hayloft, well, it warms me up on a cold winter's night. High in fiber, too. Toodle-la-loo.
Ma'am, I just spent the entire show telling you all that the Barn Santa, he does not exist. It's you!
It's me!
You're him!
I'm him!
It's him! The Barn Santa! Oh! Have you always been there?
I've been here the whole time, Sigrid.
All right, I hope you enjoyed those clips from the mischievous Barn Santa. Love that show. I think that's my favorite one around World Showcase. All right, let's keep walking around, see what's next. And here's the China food booth menu with their offering this year. All right, I stopped by the China food booth and I got the chicken skewers with creamy peanut sauce. And you know it's getting Tabasco and black pepper. Let's check it out. I really like that. It tastes just like it sounds. Peanut butter on chicken and it has some scallions on top. And the only heat is from the Tabasco I added. So definitely check it out if you're here in the China Pavilion. I highly recommend it. All right, let's keep walking around.
Welcome to the China Pavilion and the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. The Lunar New Year is upon us and you are just in time for the celebration. to Sizu Trail, and we are very happy to have opportunity to perform here in EPCOT holiday celebration. The instrument he just played is called Gaohu. It's from southern China. And this one is very, all over China play the same instrument. Same as my instrument, originally with silk strings. There's 2,000 years old history. The instrument called the zheng, or guzheng, or Chinese long zither. The instrument he played is called a bamboo flute, in Chinese dizi. So the bamboo flute, there's several from a different region. Some is a high pitch, some is a lower pitch from northern China or southern China.
Alright, I've left the China Pavilion now. I hope you enjoyed those clips to learn about Chinese instruments. So fascinating to learn about other cultures. Alright, let's keep walking around, see what's next. And while not an official food booth, the Refreshment Outpost has some offerings for the festival. That peanut stew looks really good. And here's the Germany food booth menu, what they're offering this year. Some really good food. And here's the Italy food booth menu, what they're offering this year. Not as expensive as years past. That's a good thing. Alright guys, I'm making my way to the Italy Pavilion because La Befana, who's the Italian storyteller, starts in about 5 minutes. She is so entertaining. Let's check it out.
Shh, we need to be very, very quiet. We don't do any magic today, okay? Naughty girl. So I can say to you, Buon Natale, yes? Buon Natale. Now, does anyone know what does this mean? Buon Natale is Merry Christmas. See, Merry Christmas. Yes, andiamo, come. I have a story for you today, huh? My name is La Befana, and I am a witch. Aha. But I am a very good witch, see? My name, La Befana, means gift giver. Yes, I am the gift giver in my country, Italy. So if you have been very, very good, I bring toys and goodies and sweets, yes? But if you have been maybe not so very good, what do you think I might bring you then, huh? Maybe a little coal, maybe a little coal in the sack. I am always watching, yes? I have been bringing gifts down the chimneys of the Bambini a long time before old Saint Nick was even a bambino himself. Do you know when La Befana comes to visit you?
Epiphany.
Very, very good. Yes. I wait a little while after Christmas. I visit you on January the 5th, the eve of the Epiphany. It's my very special story just for you. And it begins like this. Sand. And camels. And no running water. We were very stinky back in those days, yes? And one evening, I am sweeping in front of my little cottage. Because we used to do that then. We would sweep outside. We didn't have a lot to do. So they point this way and that way. And the one word they say I remember, they say Bethlehem. The big star up in the sky is there to tell us a great king has been born in the Bethlehem. We are following this great star to find the young king. Camels, stars, strange men in the middle of the night. Never a good idea. No, I am sorry, La Befana cannot come. Everybody is talking about the baby king that was born in a poor little stable. But Befana, everybody is saying he is the Son of God. And just then, the sky opened up, filled with such beautiful light. Oh, La Befana can hardly look. It is as if the star of this little king bursts open into glory. I had seen the fancy gifts of the kings. I do not want to be empty-handed, huh? So I look, and I search, but all that I can find are scraps of old wool. But I sew these little scraps of wool, I make a little doll. And since that moment, I begin to search for the Yesu Bambino, for the Christ child. And even though I do not yet find the Yesu Bambino, when I look into these beautiful faces, it reminds me of the miracle of that star. And so I leave a little gift. I leave you with a very special saying we have here in Italia. We say, Natale viene una volta all'anno. Chi non ne approfitta, tutto va a suo danno. And this means Christmas comes once a year. Whoever does not make the best of it, is his loss.
All right, I hope you enjoyed those clips from La Befana and how they celebrate the Epiphany in Italy. So entertaining. All right, let's keep walking around. And here's the American Holiday Table food booth and what they're offering this year, right here in the America Pavilion. All right, I mentioned the cookie stroll at the top of the video, and here it is in the back of the passport. You buy any 5 of these 8 cookies and get a completer prize for free, which just happens to be another cookie. But I came by the America food booth and I got the chocolate crinkle cookie. It's my first stamp. Let's check it out. Wow, it's breaking apart in my hand. That is good. It's a different recipe than last year. If you remember last year, it had the piece of Dove chocolate candy on top. It doesn't have that this year, but the cookie recipe itself is different. Very good. I'm not a big chocolate lover to begin with, and I like this. So I'm going to thoroughly enjoy finishing it, and we'll see what's next. And the specialty funnel cake for the festival this year is a peppermint and chocolate. I'm not a big peppermint fan, but if you are, check it out and let me know how it is. And here's the Japan food booth menu, what they're offering this year.
On New Year's Day, let's spin books. Please come soon. New Year's Day. Happy New Year, or in Japan, we say, Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. My name is Shizue. Yes, the old year is almost gone, and it's time to welcome the new year. Repeat after me. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Yes, very good, very good. Irashaimase. Welcome to the Japan Pavilion in our celebration of Oshogatsu. And here it is. It's called a Daruma doll. He's rather handsome, don't you think? Yes. Daruma is like a good luck charm. As you can see, Daruma has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. Well, actually, I made a wish on my own Daruma right over here. Yes, and then when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. But what if your wish doesn't come true by the end of the year? Well, that's okay. You can always try again next year because I've got lots of Darumas to sell. Yes, mini Daruma, big Daruma, lots of Darumas available. Darumas for sale, Darumas for sale. Come gather around. Darumas for sale. Irashai! With empty hand, it was called Kara, meaning empty. Te, meaning hand. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Karate. Do you know what we eat on New Year's Eve in Japan? It's thin and long. It's in a soup. Can you guess? Ramen. Ramen. Oh, I love ramen noodles. Yeah, and we eat soba noodles, buckwheat noodles. Yes, I have stayed up late since I was a child, and then eating soba noodles, hoping to have a long, healthy life, like a long and healthy soba noodles, enjoying the symbolism and beautiful customs of the New Year, like a wish on the Daruma doll. Before I go, I would like to leave you with this New Year's wish. 皆さん、どうぞ良いお年をお迎えください。 May your Dharma's eyes be painted in each and every year, and all your wishes come true.
All right, just finished listening to the Japanese storyteller tell us about Daruma dolls. Now I think we'll head on over to the France Pavilion and catch Pierre Noel's show. He is the French Santa Claus. Here we go.
Hey, bonjour! Ah, can we all say that? Bonjour! Bonjour! Très bien! And as we say in my country, Joyeux Noël! That means Merry Christmas! Do you know who I am? Oui, some people call me Santa, but here in France, I am Le Père Noël. Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Père Noël, and puts a return address on the envelope, the French government pays the postage on my reply. Not bad, eh? One of my favorite. It come to me from a lovely little girl named Babette, who lives with her old Uncle Louis and her brother Francois on a farm near Les Baux in the mountains of Provence. Dear Père Noël, even though my big brother Francois says Christmas is for babies, the watch night is a magical evening when my family and I sit in front of the fire, sipping hot cider, and Uncle Louis tells the story of the birth of the baby Jesus, and Francois and Babette to set up the crèche. You know this word? Crèche? The nativity scene, one of the most important symbols of Christmas to the French, even though it was invented by an Italian. St. Francis of Assisi, he's okay too. The last she does before she goes to bed is to set out her shoes for me to fill with treats and goodies. Last year, Babette was a little devil-ish. This is the shoe I find near the fireplace with a name on it. If this is Babette's shoe, she's a grand Pierre, eh? A Bigfoot. And that, mes amis, that is a small taste of a French Christmas, seen through the eyes of a delightful little child. I've just received a letter from... Can you guess who from? Francois! He emailed me this morning. So, I think he believes in the Père Noël now. Just a little bit. Merry Christmas in the language of my country. It is Joyeux Noël. Joyeux Noël, everyone! So good to be here. So good to have you here.
Thank you so much, Pierre. Thank you for your story. That was awesome.
Merci.
Appreciate it. Merci.
Joyeux Noël.
All right, just finished up with Pierre Noel's story. That was awesome. Now I think we'll get something else to eat. Here we go. And here's the Lahime food booth menu, what they're offering this year. All right, I stopped by the Lahime food booth and I got a couple of items. Got the salmon potato latke on the left and the black and white cookie on the right. That's my second stamp in the cookie stroll. Let's add some Tabasco and black pepper to the salmon and check it out. All right, let's check out the salmon. Really good salmon flavor. It's served chilled. I will say that the potato latke is kind of chewy. It's kind of hard to cut with a fork. But flavor-wise, it's spot on. I really like that. Let's check out the cookie next. Ooh, it's very soft, which I love. I don't like chipping my teeth on cookies. Let's see how it tastes. It's cakey, it's sweet. Like I said, it's soft. You cut it with a fork very easily. I kind of like this. Not my favorite cookie, but hey, it was my second stamp, so I'm going to thoroughly enjoy finishing this, and then we'll keep walking around. And here's the France food booth menu, what they're offering this year. Anything with salmon, I am a fan of. All right, I'm back in the France Pavilion to jump in line for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. An 85-minute wait currently. It did go down earlier, but I'm afraid it's going to go down again. So I'm going to jump in line, ride it while I can. Here we go. Here's our Remy. We got the rump. Here we go. Where? Oh. Oh, splat. Slow down, Remy. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Out of my way.
Whoa. Wow. Hey, Remy. You're welcome. All right, just finished up with Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It was an 80-minute wait, a little bit under the posted wait time. Let's see what we can find to do next. And here's the Tangerine Cafe Flavors of the Medina menu with their offering this year. Those kebabs are amazing. All right, per usual, there's a scavenger hunt at the festival. This is Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. It's $9.99 plus tax. You just walk around to the different countries and world showcase, find Olaf, put the sticker on the map where you found him, and get a completer prize. It's a great interactive activity for families and kids. All right, now it's time for my favorite performing act here at EPCOT, Joyful. They perform here at the front of the park on this stage. Let's check them out.
Season's greetings and welcome to the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. Soon, EPCOT will present Joyful. You are invited to gather near the stage to enjoy this acclaimed ensemble, which features exceptional vocalists and musicians from across Central Florida.
Everybody, are you ready to celebrate the most wonderful season of the year with us? And how about you, Joyful? Are you guys ready? Well, let's show them how it's done. 1, 2, 3, let's go! To see the children happy, everybody should be dancing. Come on and clap those hands. It's talking about gifts, but it ain't their birthday. Gifts first they receive, that's when we celebrate. Come to this present, in the name of Jesus. And you see, just to get worried.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Wave your troubles bye. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
All right, just finished up with the dynamic, joyful performance. Wow, was that amazing. My favorite act here at EPCOT, like I said. All right, it's hard to top that, but let's keep walking around, see what's next. All right, let's head back to the UK Pavilion and pay Father Christmas a visit and see how they celebrate Christmas in the United Kingdom. Here we go.
Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too, and God bless you and send you a happy new year, and God send you a happy new year. year. Welcome, my friends, to the corner of this fair village. Greetings indeed. I have been known by many names. Some call me Santa Claus. But here, in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas, and I bid you welcome. We gather today to toll the devil's knell. One stroke of the bell for every year since the birth of Christ. Now let's see, where was I? 65, 66, 67. I beg your pardon. Might you be able to tell me the year?
2022.
Really? 2022 is it? 2022 minus 67. Carry the one. That means I have to ring this blessed bell 1,955 more times. I'll return to this a bit later. I've received many cards, many letters from all of you. From you, my friend. From you, my friend. And from you. You're certainly expecting a lot this year, aren't you? Ever the optimist. Have you ever seen this before? They're sleigh bells. Hold on to them. You'll need them momentarily. When I point to you and say jingle bells, I want you to shake these jingly bells. Can you do that? Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la, to roll the ancient Yuletide carol, big finish, fa la 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 la. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Fare thee well, one and all, and Happy Christmas to you indeed.
All right, I hope you enjoyed those clips from Father Christmas in the UK Pavilion. Let's keep walking around. And here's the Yukon food booth menu with their offering this year. This is right here in the Canada Pavilion. And while not an official food booth, this is what the refreshment port has for the festival this year. And here's the Mele Kalikimaka food booth menu with their offering this year. Some really good stuff. All right, I came by the Mele Kalikimaka food booth, which is Hawaiian. I got a couple of items. On the right is the Kalua pork that comes with Okinawa sweet potatoes and mango salad. And you know it's getting Tabasco and black pepper too. And on the left is the haupia. That is a Hawaiian coconut pudding with candied macadamia nuts and coconut. That sounds amazing. That's a pretty hefty portion too. Let's check these out. All right, let's start with the pork. Get a little bit of everything here. That is nice. The pork is very tender and it's sweet on its own, but the sweetness from the mango salsa really comes through and balances out nicely. I really do like the potatoes that it's on as well. Not a huge portion, but a good little snack. All right, let's check out the haupia next. Very rich and creamy. Overpowering coconut flavor in my opinion, so you have to like coconut to like this, obviously, but if you do, go for it. A very rich and creamy dessert, and a pretty good portion too. All right, I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy these and then we'll keep walking around. And here's the holiday sweets and treats food booth menu what they're offering this year. This is also where you redeem your completer price for the cookie stroll. All right, guys, I stopped by the Canada food booth and I got my third cookie stamp. This is the Snickerdoodle Cookie, and I'm excited to try this because last year was my least favorite cookie, but it looks like they have a new recipe. The chef told me there are actual chunks of peanuts in there, which is definitely different, and it looks a little bigger too, so let's check it out. It's kind of dry, if I'm being honest. It just tastes like a regular peanut butter cookie with chocolate drizzle, something like you'd find in your local mall. I was hoping for more, but it kind of disappointed me. I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, and we'll keep walking around. The Matsuritsa show's about to start. Perfect timing. I'm heading back to the Morocco Pavilion now to see if we can catch the Hanukkah storyteller. That's the last one we have to watch. Let's do it.
Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Venismecha. My name is Zachary, and I am so excited to be back here celebrating Hanukkah with all of you here at the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. In my study abroad, I traveled from one corner of the world all the way to the next, and I learned two really important things. The world does not actually have corners. And people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own unique ways. Now, Hanukkah is actually the only Jewish holiday that is not mentioned in the Torah, our holy book. Trust me, I have checked. Over 2,000 years ago, in the land of Jerusalem stood a temple. To the Jewish people, it was the holy temple, a sacred place of worship. A small band of Jewish rebels known as the Maccabees, led by Judah the Strong. Maccabees, let us fight unto the death in defense of our souls and our temple. We cannot let the holy light dwindle again. So, they lit the menorah, and they prayed. And the flame lasted for 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. The holy flame still burns. A great miracle has happened here. Oh, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Everybody give yourselves a hand.
Can you think of a more gorgeous sight than the sun setting over the International Gateway with the skyliners in the foreground? Ah, it's beautiful. What a blessing it is to be here. Praise you, Lord. Alright, I stopped by the refreshment point and got the Coquito soft serve. I opted for the cup instead of the cone so I don't end up wearing it. But Coquito is an eggnog and coconut flavor. I've never had this. Let's check it out. That is good. You can really taste that nutmeg. Can't really taste the coconut too much, but that is a really good combination. I like that. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy finishing it. We'll keep walking around. And don't forget about the Candlelight Processional they have here at the America Gardens Theater. 3 shows a night. 5:15, 7 o'clock, and 8:30. You do not want to miss that. And here is the Candlelight Processional now.
This evening's special guest narrator, Cheetah Rivera.
I'm not sure if you know, but Walt Disney began the tradition of the Candlelight Processional at Disneyland over 60 years ago. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus. Alright, I stopped by the America food booth and got a new offering for this year.
This is the blackened catfish with Hoppin' John and comeback sauce. Comeback sauce is like a remoulade, and you know I'm adding Tabasco and black pepper too. Let's check it out. It's very tender. It cuts very easily with a fork. Excellent blackened flavor. I think this is going to sell really well. If you like fish in the least, check this out at the America Pavilion food booth. It's on a bed of rice, and it's a huge portion, definitely splittable, or a whole meal if you don't want to split it, but I highly recommend this over at the American food booth. All right, I'm going to finish it up. We'll keep walking around. And here's the Noche Buena Cocina food booth menu, what they're offering this year. Noche Buena means Christmas Eve in Spanish. All right, I stopped by the new Noche Buena food booth, and I got the alfajores. This is a vanilla shortbread cookie with dulce de leche and coconut. That sounds amazing, and this is my 4th stamp on the cookie stroll. Let's check it out. I can tell you it's a hefty cookie, double stacked with filling. That is my kind of cookie. Heavy butter flavor, classic shortbread cookie taste, kind of like what you would expect around Christmas time. I highly recommend this one, and it's on the cookie stroll, so make sure to have some water with you though. It's very rich. All right, I'm gonna finish it up. We'll keep walking around. All right, I stopped by the Holiday Hearth food booth, which is right here in the Odyssey Center. This is also where you can meet Santa Claus, by the way. But while I was here, I got my 5th and final cookie on the cookie stroll, which is a gingerbread man cookie. Let's check them out. This almost feels irreverent. Sorry, Gingy. He tastes good though. Strong molasses flavor, and it's soft too. Sometimes gingerbread cookies can be hard. This is very soft. I like it. All right, I'm gonna finish it up. We'll keep walking around. All right, guys, I'm on a mission to Holiday Sweets and Treats to redeem my completer price for the cookie stroll. Let's get over there. All right, I redeemed my completer price for the cookie stroll, and they actually gave us 2 prizes this year. I'll get to those in a minute, but over to the left is my completed passport, and like I said, they gave us 8 cookies to choose from this year, but 2 of which are not a World Showcase, so be aware of that. One is at Sunshine Seasons, and the other is at Connections Cafe up at the front of the park. Those up there are $3.49 plus tax, but the ones at World Showcase are $3 including tax. So if you're looking for the most economical way to complete the stroll, stay in World Showcase. But as far as the prizes, they gave us the prepackaged shortbread cookie, which they usually give us each year. Those are good. And new this year is a Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind holiday pin. So cool. All right, I'm heading to the Land Pavilion for one last holiday treat. Living with the Land has a Christmas overlay. They call it the Glimmering Greenhouses. Let's check them out. Here's our tour boat. We are row number 8.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our glimmering greenhouses, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land. Join us as we ring in the most bountiful time of the year. For some, it's difficult to imagine the holidays without winter and snow, but one of the most important holiday crops actually grows in the tropics. For centuries, farmers in Central America have cultivated cacao to make chocolate. In fact, cacao is chocolate's main ingredient. When you think of holidays, you might not think of fish, but seafood is an essential part of many festive meals. In parts of southern Italy, family and friends gather once a year to celebrate La Vigilia with a 7-course seafood dinner. Tilapia, bass, and shrimp, like the ones raised here using our sustainable water systems, make up just some of the dishes served during this grand meal. Today, in the United States, the tradition is known as the Feast of the 7 Fishes. Citrus, like the oranges grown here, are common in Florida, but in Northern Europe, where fresh fruit is rare in winter, they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer.
A reindeer Mickey.
During Chinese New Year, these vibrant fruits are given as gifts of good fortune, and by growing ground plants vertically, we give them better protection from disease. This greenhouse alone grows a bountiful 15 tons of produce each year. When we give more, we receive more, making the most of the land's green gifts. Do you like eggnog? You can thank nutmeg for its signature taste by cultivating these festive plants with care and good cheer. EPCOT scientists are able to celebrate the holidays with the land's many gifts.
All right, living with the land, a 20-minute wait, and that is a reminder to use the lightning lane if you want to ride it at night during the holidays because it does get busy. All right, let's see what's next. All right, I came back to the Holiday Hearth Desserts food booth, and I got the salted caramel Spaceship Earth cookie. Just looking at it, it does not look like it's worth $5.50, but let's check it out and see how it tastes. So it's 2 sugar cookies with the salted caramel filling in between and more sugar on top. It tastes like Christmas cookies to me, if I'm being honest, but that's not a bad thing in my opinion. I like it, but like I said, not worth $5.50, especially with all the $3 cookies around the festival. And this is not on the cookie stroll, but I just wanted to check it out and let you know about it. I'm going to enjoy it. We'll keep walking around. And here's Push the Talking Trash Can right here in the Odyssey Center. Well, thanks, Push. I appreciate that. I didn't give you French fries, but okay. Have a good day, Push. And here's the Canadian Holiday Voyagers right here in the Canada Pavilion. They put on a really good show. All right, guys, that's going to do it here from the 2022 Festival of the Holidays at EPCOT. Thank you so much for joining me today and sticking around to the end. What a long but fun day it was. Hope you had a great time and got to see what the park looked like, got to see what the festival looked like. Don't worry, I'll be back soon, though, because there's still so much food left I didn't get to eat. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? You can do that right now by clicking the red subscribe button below, and then click that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I release new videos. If you like this video or found it helpful, click that thumbs up icon below and share it with someone else that might like it. All right, everybody, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Stay well, stay safe, and God bless. Bye for now. For it is written, As I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God.